Imagine not being able to move your body. You're confused, defeated, and helpless. Imagine knowing exactly when you're going to die. Unfortunately, all these things are experienced by the people who are diagnosed with Huntington's disease. Being the daughter of a Huntington's disease researcher, I feel obligated to spread awareness by sharing my knowledge with you today. The description, cause, and diagnosis is what I will be discussing. The first thing to know when learning about a new disease is to determine what it is exactly. Huntington's disease, also known as HD, is defined as a fatal neurodegenerative disease. Breaking that down, fatal would mean deadly, neuro meaning brain, and degenerative meaning irreversible deterioration. There are three different domains of symptoms. The first is motor, second being cognitive, and the third being psychological. Motor symptoms consist of chorea, which is the Greek word for dance. Cognitive symptoms affect thinking, which leads to dementia and Alzheimer's. Psychiatric symptoms consist of mood swings, personality swings, and other things related. The average age of onset is 40 years old, according to Dr. Brandt in the article Trinucleotide Repeat Length and Progression of Huntington's Disease. Although it usually appears in 40-year-olds, it can appear as early as childhood and as late as 70 years old. From the time symptoms start to occur, the average patient has only 10 to 15 years until HD takes their life. Although these symptoms seem specific to HD, they are not what make this disease the most distinctive. Unlike most other diseases, the cause of Huntington's is simple and known. That is, HD is caused by an abnormality in one specific gene. In everyone's DNA, we have three different nucleotides that are made up of three letters. These letters make a word, which translates into amino acids, which make a protein. This abnormality in the gene is that these words are repeated over and over in the string of protein. Now, everybody has this gene. Normal range repeats is from 10 to 35, but if you go over 40, you have Huntington's disease. This single gene disorder is autosomal dominant. This means that if you have Huntington's and you have a child, that child has a 50% chance of having HD as well. However, according to Louise Vedder, who wrote Living with HD, 3% of those cases are sporadic, meaning there is no family history, although that may be due to early deaths in the family. Luckily for those kids who may be at risk, there is a way to see into their future. Families who have a history of HD are unique. Because we know what the gene is, a simple blood test will tell you if you carry the mutation. However, most people choose not to get tested because it would tell them if they live or die. According to Oliver Querel, in the book Juvenile Huntington's, only 10% of people choose to get tested. Now, if you have Huntington's, doctors can treat the symptoms. However, they cannot slow the progression of the disease. Now, currently, there is no cure to HD. However, scientists are extremely close to turning off the gene that causes Huntington's disease. With science so close to a solution, who knows what the next step will do to the foundation of this disease. In conclusion, we all now know what HD is, how it is caused, and how to deal with the diagnosis. If you were at risk, what would you do? Would you want to find out? Would you want to have kids? The decision is all up to you.